It's actually quite interesting how the PlayStation 1 for me, it was the first console I genuinely owned. The first console I properly played and owned was a Sega Mega Drive, but I didn't really own it. It was kind of like a hand-me-down. But the PlayStation 1 was my first real console, and I remember playing this as a demo, loving it. And then I was just randomly in town one day with my mum, and I had my pocket money with me, and I was thinking to myself, right, I've been saving up, I want to see if there's any good games in today, because that was back in the time when we didn't have the internet. So effectively, what I did instead, I was relying on gaming magazines to let me know what was coming out, relying on demos to give me an idea of what the games would be like, give me a taster of it, you know? So I played this in the demo version, and I was like, well, this is fantastic, I want to play more of this. So I was walking around town, went into my local game store, and there it was, Silent Bomber. And I was like, oh wow, I've actually found it! Because this was months after I played the demo. And after months of searching, I literally thought, oh, I can't find it. I don't even think it's out. Because in the magazine, which had the demo in it, it said, like it had an unconfirmed release date. And so I was waiting for the longest time to hear when this game was going to be released. So I found it, I had my pocket money on me, and I was like, okay, let's get it. I've got to get this because I've loved playing the demo, why not get the actual game? It must be really good. I got the actual game and wow. Wow, was I not dissatisfied. I was incredibly pleased with my purchase. Now I need to get my bearings here. Ah, there's more targets. Fantastic. There's only one thing that ruined my experience with playing this game, and I'll be talking about it more later on when we get to a specific level. But many people that have played this game will remember that there can be a horrific bug that happens 50% of the time when playing this game. And it's all around this one level with this one boss. And effectively, it is one of the, if not, the longest, what feels like the longest level in the game. Simply because of the boss that you have to face, and the enemies that you have to face. And after you defeat that level, the game, 50% of the time, doesn't want to continue. So it effectively crashes. Which is never a good thing. And I've only just realised I can now plant 5 bombs. That's really good. I'm getting all the chips today. And all those targets are annihilated. Just get rid of it. Oh, that was close. This is also... This enemy that I'm fighting right here is another enemy that you can unlock in the multiplayer VR through the data chips. I think data chip 2 is actually this guy. I could be wrong. Oh no, data chip 2 is actually the sword guys that we were fighting earlier in the previous level. And I like this little touch. Oh look, you've killed everyone, you've blown it all up. Look at the devastation you're causing. Love it. Right, let's carry on here. So that story that I told you about the bug and everything, it really ticked me off when I was a kid, because I was like, but this game, it's so good, why would it crash out like this? And of course, there was no internet at the time, so I literally thought I had a really bad version of the game. But luckily, by the time I had this, and the internet was coming in, and my family finally got their first computer, and we got the internet, and all that jazz. Like, one of the things I did do was search up, why is this happening? And this was in the early days of Google, and I wasn't too sure whether to trust it or not. But effectively what happened was... bloody hell, stop shielding and moving, you douche. But effectively, there is a 50% chance of a bug occurring. If a bug occurs, it's no problem on the player's part. It's just the code in the game sometimes just doesn't like it. Which is gay. So hopefully that won't happen this time round. If it does, I will be very angry. But luckily that level is one of the last levels in the game, so we're not going to hit it anytime soon.
Okay, I'm going to start hacking into the security system now.
Awesome.
Henri here. Hacking successful. I'll open that bulkhead near you, so clear out of the area.
Alrighty, let's get out. Yep. So as you can see, the levels will differ. Some levels will have bosses, other levels won't have bosses, some will have targets, some won't have targets. Like, there's one level later on where it's literally a matter of get the hell out of there as fast as you can. And it's literally getting out of there as fast as you can. I think that is the only level where I'm really going to speed the living daylights out of this. We got a lot of E-chips. We got 9, effectively. That's really good. Right, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to decrease range, upgrade bombs twice, maybe? Or I can do that and have 6 bombs, 4 range and 4 shield for now. Or am I okay with 5 bombs? Because I can upgrade shield to 20%. I'm okay with that, actually. Oh no, that's only going to give me 4 bombs. Ooh. Let's do that, because I'm okay with shields at 10% for now. Later on, you will need to bunk up shields as best you can, but for now, it's okay. So as you can see now, we're getting our way through the Dante. It's early stages yet, we're only just hacking into the console so we can get in further, do more damage. Our current mission at the moment is to just cause distractions so that they're not concentrating on the rest of the crew, and then effectively meet up with the crew and carry on with the mission to take this thing out. So will we be able to do it? Will we come across anything else that happens on the Dante? Will we actually encounter Benoit? Who knows, and there's only one way to find out. Let's tune in next time to VGU Plays Silent Bomber. I've been Don the Expert of Coles from VideoGamesUncovered.com, and I'll be seeing you on the other side.